And good morning and welcome back to GP on the PC playing Omnia. As you can see, there are a few more of those pillager heads and there's a little banner there, and then I've also got the omen. Ooh. Well, I've been busy trying to sort things out. Let's go back to normal view. Here we are. Right, all the machines have been moved. As you can see, they all fit very nicely. I put stuff in here. We've got a crusher, the basic alloy smelter there. There's the other crusher here, because that crushes some things that doesn't, and that crushes some things that doesn't. So I just put them both in. I don't know if I've got anything to grind up, not at the moment, but I've put mufflers in all of these machines, so that's an awful lot better. Power setup behind, well, I'm looking at power and I've had a few other ideas. I started with this idea. So we'd have a feed in from above of bits of wood, which would go down into here, which is a quantum storage unit, and look at how much that would store. 2.1 billion pieces of charcoal. It's a bit excessive. Don't think I'll get that many, but wow, what an achievement if you filled that up. But all it did is it filled this up and then it fueled it, and then from there it came out to a coal furnace. However, while I was looking at some of the mods, I thought I'd try something else, and that is power, I think it's called. Now you can see I've got a few bits set out as normal, so we can have a look and get started. Right, hang on, let me get rid of some of these bits, because I don't need those at the moment, and I don't need those, or tube, and I need that to remind me. Right, first, in order to make anything in the power mod, you need some coal or charcoal, some clay, and a lava bucket. Ooh, and you get your bucket back, which is brilliant. You get 24 of those. Now, as you can see, there's a book all about power, which we will get. These what are they? Dielectric paste. We use those for most things. Now, I'm just going to do a short version of this. We're going to make one machine today, because I want to try something out. And these are, quite simply, it's this paste and iron bars. We get some of those. Whoop, over to here, and in here, no, what did I do? Fern. Starter one, that's it. I wanted that and that. No, done something wrong. Oh, of course. What am I missing? Oh, they're different. Oh, I say. So what I've got to do is put 2 of those in to make them horizontal ones. They don't do it for you. Okay. So that one and that one have to be horizontal, and that one has to be, and that gives us a casing. Let's move over. We need some of these, but these, I believe, we need tiny ones. And then we come back up here. So we have 2 tiny ones, boop, boop, and the casing, and that will give us quite a bit of energy. Now, the reason for this one is I wanted to check what it burns, because I believe it will burn everything and anything, so we're soon going to find out. Yes, it burns saplings. Fantastic. Okay, I'll take a sapling out. Does it burn leaves? Oh, it won't burn leaves. That's a shame. So we need to figure out what to do with leaves. Burn sticks. And Those sticks last quite a time, don't they? And yes, it uses sticks. And it does burn logs. Okay. Right, so the reason for that is I wanted to look at revamping my power setup. Can I put them in there? No. Right. Well, in order to get this sorted out, I had to look at various different things, and I was trying to get it. I might change these because these are really noisy when they go all the time. If you get them all working, they're horrendous. So what I'm doing is I'm moving the trees from here to here. And the reason is you can actually see it's starting to work. Now these aren't the pipes I have been using. I've discovered something. That if you look for at refined pipes, right, all you get is these, and that's why I couldn't get anything to work. However, if you look for refined pipes but without a space, you get these things, which are the extractors. That makes a huge difference. Oh, hold on, let's just get a quick kip. There we are. Right. So that's a bit upsetting that they're under refined pipes, but refined pipes without a space and refined pipes with a space. That's silly. I thought they're the same mod. Anyway, they're not. Right, so what happens is these are very good, this thing, because what it will do is it will extract to the nearest inventory, which would either be sticks or oak or birch or what's the other one we got? Acacia. And any of the stuff that is spare will head off in that direction into a series of these furnaces, and those furnaces will then be linked underneath there to some batteries, chargers, power, whatever you want to say. Oh, yep, that's working a treat. So I only need at the moment 3 of these, but eventually, you see, when the floor's back, you won't know what's going on there. You won't be able to see it at all, which is absolutely amazing because it goes to, these pull out to the nearest inventory they can put it to. Well, these are full now, so that means it's all heading there. So given some time, and if you think how much I've actually got over here as well, there's lots. So what I can do is if I just put all these sticks there, really what should end up over there, these will be full and it'll be everything else. So what I need to do now is to figure out what to do with my leaves. What can I use them for, if anything? Okay, so I do need leaves because we're going to need probably brilliant fibre. Okay. However, I don't need them available. Do I need to move that? Actually, I wonder if... No, you see, because we're going to have all the different leaves, aren't we? See, that's a conundrum. Because I don't want tons and tons. I need to be able to find a home for some of them. If we look at leaves again, sorry. Does it matter what leaves? Oak leaves? Oak leaves. Oak leaves. Oak leaves. Right. And we use those. Let's have a quick look over here. For the acacia leaves. Alright, so it doesn't matter what leaves we do. And biomass, and that's just going to get acacia leaves That's a bit bizarre, isn't it, really? Why would you put acacia leaves in there to get acacia? Oh, you can have two. You can double your acacia leaves? Rune of Autumn. And the crusher. Well, we might just have to put the leaves in a crusher to get some biomass. I suppose that would make sense, because then we're not wasting any of it. Because, oh yes, because if you think about it, hold on, yes, that makes a lot of sense. If we look at here, and we go right to the end for the crusher, that makes biomass, which we are then going to use to make substrate. Do we need it for anything else? What does it make? It makes oxygen. HDPE rod and a sheet. What do we use sheets for? A solar neutron activator. Okay, so we don't... Well, we'll collect them because I don't think we need them for anything else. But what I'll do is I'll have leaves. And I think I only need to keep one set of leaves, don't I, really? So the question is, on these refined pipes, there is extract, routing mode, oh, filter mode. Filter. So how do we get a filter? Yeah, I want that on. So I'm thinking, hold on, if we look at these are... so if that one doesn't do anything, that's... the red one does redstone mode and extract mode. We need the tier 3 to be a filter. Okay. Right, so for the moment, all I've got to do is get this up and running. Get these done, move those over. Whoop! Because I wanted just to get the power out of the way, because this was driving me a little bit nuts that it was just wasn't working. Because I want to get this all enclosed, finished off and done, because then I won't have to do anything. And I'm going to make some more pipes so I can actually get rid of these to see if they connect to these. I hope they do, because if not, we'll have to keep them, but we'll soon find out. Okay, I'm just going to bring you back in a minute because I'm just going to get those bits moved over, sorted and organised. We'll be back in a flash. Hold on. And welcome back. Well, this has been quite a conundrum. As you can see, I've got various bits here. I've put the fernator here, but I've got too much energy because it's not doing anything with it. So these are stuck, and I've found that the oak leaves are going to be a hindrance because they're going to fill up, but this isn't emptying quick enough. So what I've thought is, hang on, let's just get here. Have I got another one? Yes. Because birch is also already full. Let's stand on that. Here we are. 2048 of each. They're all full. Which is okay. So we want one oak. One birch and one acacia. Let's take these out. That's better. Because all of this is going to burn. That's the whole point behind it. And I think if I upgrade the machines, it will have a greater buffer and will burn quicker. So we might have a look at that. I don't know what it would need, but it's worth checking. Right, so if we come out here. So in here, I've put the bushes, which will fill up quite quickly. And then I thought next to the bushes, we can have oak, birch, acacia, because I don't think I'm going to really need... I mean, the chances are acacia I'm going to take out. It's not my favourite tree. What I will have, do you know what? Which is that key? That's it. Let's empty that. Let's lock that. So I'm going to have oak, because we'll need that anyway for various mods later on. We're going to need dark oak, spruce, and I'm not sure else, but definitely dark oak because I like that. So these are moving quickly. They're emptying out, and the great thing is if the system gets backed up, they will still store in these. And if that gets bad, well, what we're going to do here is we're going to do 2 upgrades to those 2, because we don't want it collecting everything forever. And how many have we got? Well, I'll have all of them. Thank you very much. Right. We need to make a void upgrade. Now so we've got an upgrade template. We've got 2. So if we were to put our obsidian and those 2 there, that gives us 2 of those. Now the question is, I kept locking it and locking it. Here we go. Now the question is, can I just put this on, or do I have to add something to it if that makes sense? So if we put that acacia in there, I don't want that one. So if I was to put that, will it? Oh, it did. There you are. Right. Okay, that seems quite straightforward. Doesn't show anything on there, does it? But I suppose we've put them on. Let's find out if we actually have got rid of it, because that means any leaves coming through are now shouldn't be a problem. Everything in here should burn, provided it burns a bit quicker down there. That's excellent. And also that would probably help, because I do need to connect that. That's better. Not the birch. Oh, I do need to birch. I do need to put those in though, because I'm going to have to void them. Okay. Because otherwise the whole point of having this is so that they will void anything we can't burn. That's a bit better. But we're not using any power for anything. So this is very quickly going to get backed up. So what I will have to do is, every set of trees we get, every 4 trees I'll need another one. Although leaves, there must be a way of getting rid of the leaves. I will figure that one out. With some of these, extractor attachment. Okay. See, what we can do is we can stop things going in here, but I want to make things come out. So what I want is a big chest for all of these. Oh. Oh, excuse me, tail end of a cough there. Birch. Okay. So I've got to unlock it. That's better. Now lock it. That's good, because there was nothing in there. And if we put those away. Okay, and that should be filling up rather dramatically. That is going to be very, very full very, very soon. Right. So what I'm going to do is in between episodes is to get this all sorted out. That's fine now. Now what I need to do is come down here, and this will work. Seems to be okay. But I need some more of these furrinators there. But I also need to look at the batteries, or the cells, or whatever you'd like to call them, so that we can use up this stuff. Because the whole point is, if it's not going anywhere, I may have to put a sort of a bucket on the, or a voider on the end of this one as well. If it's not, if they're all full and they're all churning out power, I mean, I'm going to have so much power I won't know what to do with it, but then I want all of these to work without fail, which is fine. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. But the setup in principle works. That was noisy and cumbersome. And then what we're going to do is, when the boards are down, you won't even notice they're there. And this will carry on. So this is going to be trees along here. And then maybe back down again, I don't know. We've got room for these pipes to fit across, so we can actually have the pipes going all over the place without any problem. Because those pipes only feed into those. I don't want them feeding into other things. But there comes a point when we've got to start doing something with all of this. Because that's out of the pots I took out of there, that I've also got to fix. So that's going to be some more planning in the future. However, before we do anything else, I want to have a look down here. Oh, and I got the tank that holds 64 buckets of lava. Superb. Absolutely superb. And I think once I've figured out what of these I'm using, you see I'm not going to use the basic item pipe. That's gone. And I'm running out of room to put things. Oh. Right. And we will have to have a look at the book. Can I put those away? I don't like wasting anything. There. And the cobblestone slabs I will put in there. So a sign that I'm running out of room. Even though I've got these chests here unused, they are going to start being used quite quickly once we get some more trees. And if you think all the plants and things we've got upstairs, once we've got a good selection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 12. So those 18 there will just hold the plants. There's 18 varieties of plants for Botania, and there's 18 colours of plants we can have. So we're actually going to have to make 4, 8, 12. We're going to have to make those into 4s, like these, just to hold all the plants that we need. So that's going to be a couple of those. That's going to be 4, 8, 12, 24, 36. So those, say those 3 are plants. Just the sets of plants. We've got some more room for these. And what have we got here? Cobble and such like in the stone. I probably should move the cobble over so that all the stones are there. So we have a similar sort of setup that we've got here. Yep, this is the whole point of it, I suppose. The more you do, the more... What did I just pick up? The more you do, the more you realise you need some more. Now, I made a cardboard box, and out of the cardboard box was made from sawdust. Whereas my sawdust is around here, I think. All these bits that I moved to get rid of it. Biofuel. From the saw. Oh, the sawmill. Here we are. I put some wood in there. I got some sawdust. It's around, there it is, sawdust. 4 sawdust like that makes a cardboard box. So what I'm going to do, as I've got a cardboard box and I've got my pick back and we've got some torches, I'm thinking we should go and have a look at that spawner and see just what the heck we've got. I'm thinking that's quite a good plan. Yep, we've got loads of torches in this. It's good morning. Come on, let's go find out what's in that spawner, shall we? Probably having a sword out might help. I nearly forgot which one it was. No, I didn't really. It's the one under the base. But then once we've got the spawner, oh, so many things to do. So we head down and down and round. No, we don't. Look at that. I'm lost already. Keep going down. Oh, yes, look. The torches point the way. Oh, excuse me. Coughing well today. See, that looks like it should be lit up a bit better, doesn't it? There. Thank you. And there. Right, now I'm pretty sure we head all the way down past the basalt. Then we come, whoop. Probably going to have to make this just a little bit safer. I love this, that you can just do that. That's so amazing. Right, and well, we'll have that because that's for Britannia, so we will need that at some point. I've got my sword. Oh, I picked up, that's what I clicked on. I got a lead nugget. Right. And with all this power, I'm going to have a start looking around. Oh, I thought I saw a spider over there. Nope. Hi, spawner. How are you doing? I'm come to deal with you. Heck, look at that. Wow, that looks quite amazing. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, this is a very weird sort of setup, isn't it? Oh, he's got a mining hat. I want your mining hat. Give it to me. So my question is, oh, is this a spawner? Hello. Well, it's a dungeon of some sort. Oh, I'm really disappointed. I thought we had ourselves a spawner. These, I'm just going to have to clear this out. Let's see what we can find. Because we've still got some people around somewhere. Oh, you can hear them, can't you? Okay, where are you, little guys? Okay, come on. Okay. Well, I didn't know there were dungeony things in here. Okay. So we've got... Oh, we need shears for those. Oh, I say, do you think this is a dungeon? Sort of like a real sort of dungeony type setup. I'm thinking it might be. That's quite amazing. Oh, look, found a chest. A Vorpal sword. Wow, that sounds kind of cool. It does 6 attack damage as opposed to 8. Oh, Vorpal probably chops their heads off, doesn't it? Oh. Right. And right, so we got some definite. So if we go, are there any places in here that are going to spawn? Do you know what I'm thinking? In there, there's quite a few places that will spawn. Right, I think what we need to do so yep. Okay. Right, I want some of those. So the question we've got to ask ourselves, this is wow, look at this. And it goes over too, by the looks of things. Hello everybody. Okay. And there's space up there. Holy moly, look at this. This is amazing. When are you going to pop? So I'm thinking this just might carry around a bit more. Well, okay. So what I'm going to do is, because I want these vines, I'm going to go and empty my bag. I think now might be a time to have a look at a backpack as well. Look at them all. Oh, there's a little one on a chicken. And maybe invest in a bow. Because... oh, I wonder what that was then. Right. Well, very disappointed, yet also really excited, because it's sort of like an underground dungeon type setup, isn't it? But without being a dungeon. With any luck, though, aha, there is still going to be a spawner there somewhere. Just not where we thought, which is quite disappointing. Whoa, slowly does it. Don't want to fall to my death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back now, I think, get prepped and ready, because I thought we were just going to have one little dungeon, maybe 1 or 2 chests, nice and straightforward. Bing bang bosh, as they say in the trade. And on the left, yes. Oh, another one there. So what I want to do, I'm going to get some materials. Because I want something to try and work on the mine. Because also, oh, so many things to do. Right, up this way. Yep. And out. Yay. Here we go. Right. So we can get rid of that now. So now we've seen what we've got to do. This is, I think, one of the things about modded Minecraft. There's always something you should be doing. It's like, okay. The aura orbs are still coming out from around here. Nothing in the house, but if they're around here, that's not a bad sign. I'm sure these might be helping a bit. Morning, everybody. Morning, cows. So what I've got to do is make, between now and the next episode, what I'm going to have to do is take that out of my hand. Hang on, we've got a different apple. We've got a golden apple and an enchanted golden apple. Wow. Okay, that's quite posh. So between now and the next episode, there's quite a few things I need to do. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. GP. Right. So that's now. Do you hear that? The mufflers in there. That one was going coochie coochie coochie. That's got 3 mufflers in it, but I could put more. But if you listen very carefully, you can hear them working. They're nowhere near as bad as they were. And if I add to it just one more, I would say if you get the chance, the mufflers are glass, steel. See, even that. You can hear them, but they're so much better than they were. Those mufflers make a huge, huge difference. Excellent. Okay, right, so I think for today, I'd just like to thank you all. Woo! This is GP on the PC signing off saying, take care. If you've enjoyed, leave a comment, leave a like, and if you've really enjoyed, maybe consider subscribing. But in the meantime, if there's anything you want to tell me or any ideas, tips, suggestions, please feel free to. Always welcome to any comments. But in the meantime, take care, all of you, and be safe. And I'll see you on the next episode when more to do. And we're going exploring. Let's find out what's down that dungeon. Take care all. See you all soon. Bye-bye for now.